with Arvella. This is Arvella Baddick, and I am coming to you live from sunny California. Hope that you have had a blessed day. It is very hot here, and so it is a perfect day to be out and about. Definitely finding ways to make sure you get your fitness challenge in, and making sure that we stay consistent with our healthiness every day. It's a daily activity. So today I'm going to be actually doing some workouts inside the house because it's way too hot outside for me to do it outside at this point. I'm not running in the heat. So I'm hoping that you've had a great day. And so today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit of how can we increase our metabolism, right? Just some ways that we can increase our metabolism and making sure that we be able to provide the body with enough energy so it will be able to do the things that you're calling it to do. And so metabolism needs to make sure that it's raised in order for us to burn calories, because when you have a sluggish metabolism, the body tends to slow down and you burn less calories, which that means that when you don't have enough energy and you're not burning calories, that is fat that remains as a consumption. So I'm going to discuss with you some ways. So I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am definitely a registered nurse. I am an educator. I am definitely a travelpreneur, and I am someone who is into fitness as well. So wellness is my activity of making sure I tap into that. So my job is to always, just bring good things of how you can definitely go about and increase ways of making yourself healthy. And so I'm also into showing educators and nurses of how they can work smart from their smartphones and make extra money. It is great when we have extra money. I am a person always for my plan B, not just for my plan A. We get up and go to work every single day and we work for someone else building their dreams, but you have to make sure that you are building your own dreams when you come home. So if anything happens to your plan A, such as your job, your linear income, you will always be able to tap into your residual income, which is your plan B. So I am always in that model of making sure that we work smarter, not harder. And so it's working from our smartphones anywhere in the world is the way to go. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about increasing your metabolism. So as I discussed, we have to make sure we have enough energy for the body, right? Because the body needs energy in order to be able to work or get you throughout your day. So you need to be able to provide it with that. And so if you are not consuming enough nutrition, right, that means if you're not putting in enough valuable nutrition that will be able to Hi, Sharonda. How are you? Definitely congratulations to your daughter and to you, because when your daughter graduates, that is definitely a success for you too. So I know you are very proud, and I watched all of those activities for her, and I am so proud of her and for you. So I just wanted to make sure. So anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about making sure that we have the proper nutrition in our body. And one way to do that is that if we have less value of things in our body, then we don't be able to provide the body with good energy. And that means that if we don't have good energy, then we have a sluggish metabolism, and that means that we're not putting ourselves in a burning state of making sure we're burning fat, right? You're very welcome. So one of the ways that I want to talk to you about increasing metabolism, right, is starting your day off with a great breakfast, right? How you start your day will also be how you finish your day, right? So if we start our day with a good, healthy breakfast, that means that we will be able to get off to a good start and we have good energy. Well, if you want to start your day off with a good breakfast, then you need to make sure that you have good protein going in. Having a good consumption of high protein will definitely get you that energy that you need to get you throughout the day, especially if you're going to be on your feet, 4 to 8 hours a day. You need a lot of energy. And one of the ways, some foods that will do that for you that are good in high protein is definitely eggs, is good protein, or yogurt is good protein. Or if you're also making sure that if you want to eat some kind of meat in the morning, such as chicken or salmon. I mean, you can have a salmon omelet or something like that. So those are just some ways that you want to be able to consume some protein. Or you can go about and make sure you have a protein shake, right? But if you're going to have a protein shake, I would suggest a whey protein shake. And this is something that maybe you can do with a NutriBullet or something, or some kind of mixer in your home. Kind of be a little bit cautious of some of those protein shakes that you buy over the counter, because they may be protein shakes, but they may be high in carbs, such as sugar, and then that totally defeats the purpose, right, of making sure that you have a good amount of energy, because you just dumped a whole bunch of sugar in your body when we're going after protein. So I wanted to talk to you about also making sure that, I know everybody loves that Java, right? I mean, you got to have your cup of coffee to get you throughout your day, especially if maybe you've been up working late, or you've been studying late, or whatever you have to do to get through your day. But sometimes, you want to maybe be able to switch a little bit of that caffeine over to green tea, right? Green tea is excellent for the body. It not only helps with weight loss. Hi, Monique. How are you? We just want to make sure that we have a good consumption of green tea. And so it is definitely used for its properties of making sure it's a diuretic, and it helps flushes out a little bit of that flush. And then also it converts over, has caffeine in it as itself, but not as much as coffee, right? So if you're trying to lose weight, green tea has a lot of properties in there that is going to give you the benefits of helping you increase your metabolism. So you want to be able to have green tea to go along with that, a green smoothie, something like that, anything that's properties of green. So you want to make sure you do that. Now, definitely you have to make sure you get in some kind of exercise, right? If you balance a good, healthy diet along with exercise, then definitely it increases your metabolism, right? And so exercises that you need to do to make sure you keep your metabolism up is cardio, right? So making sure you have a good, variety of things, because you don't want the body to get used to one exercise. So cardio, such as running or swimming or using a treadmill or your elliptical or things like that, will be able, like today, I am not running outside. It is too hot in sunny California. So I will be using my elliptical in my house to make sure that I get my cardio in tonight. I'm going to be making sure I do that. So just a variety of those kind of exercises will definitely increase your metabolism and making sure that you stay fit. So those are some ways. Now, I have to say is that another essential way is that we have to make sure that we are lifting weights. And I know, ladies, right? We don't want to be definitely looking like a He-Man. I'm not saying that you have to go all out and get all buff and everything, but we do got to make sure that we are lifting weights at least 3 to 4 times a week, right? Lifting weights actually increases muscle mass, which muscle mass actually definitely burns fat, right? So you want to be making sure that you are definitely lifting weights, and that's just basically conditioning the body, because the more muscle that you build, the more fat actually gets burnt off, right? And so you want to make sure that you're doing cardio one day and then lifting weights the other day, to make sure that you have a combination of those fitness challenges in. And so when we want to be fit, we want to have mind, body, and soul. So even while you sleep, if you're doing the proper things throughout the day, the body still burns fat and increases your metabolism while you sleep. And if you're increasing your metabolism while you're sleeping as well, that means you're still in a fat burning process. And so even while you sleep, the body is working, and then you're still able to lose. Now, we know you have to make sure that we lose weight. So staying fit and doing these things to make sure that we don't have a sluggish metabolism is those kind of things that are going to help. So this is Achieving Success with Arvella, just coming to give you some fitness tips of making sure that we stay fit. Hi, Dale. Thank you so much for joining. Making sure that we stay fit, of increasing our metabolism so we stay in a burning fat process and not be able to just add a whole bunch of consumptions of calories, and then we have sluggish metabolism, and then we do not lose any weight. So I'm all about making sure that we are healthy, and this is a mind, body, and soul. So you have to make sure that you're doing all those things, right? And so this is just a couple of tips coming to you this evening, giving you that. Again, this is Arvella Baddock, Achieving Success with Arvella, and my goal is always to have us working smarter and not harder. And so these are some things that I wanted to bring to you tonight. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. I'll see you tomorrow. And whatever you do, make this a daily lifestyle of activity, that you be able to have your fitness goals that meet your schedule, right? And so that you will always stay in control of your destiny. See you out there on the beaches or wherever you are. Looking forward to we all having a great and healthy state. Have a great evening.